Hello everyone, welcome back to Crown My Run, and welcome to the third iteration of our Brighton 10k series. This time it's W Mills giving it everything to get his first ever sub 40. He's been trending in the right direction over the last 2 years. A 42.47 in 2023, down to a 40 minutes and 51 seconds last year. Can he keep that trend going and finally break the magic 40 barrier? Let's go find out.
Let's go. Absolutely awesome. Good running, guys.
W Mills is underway. The young pretender. You can see me in the yellow top just there, Damo in the pink top. Our videos are also available on the channel, but we are fully locked in with W Mills today, trying to hit 4 minutes per kilometre to get that sub 40. Or are we? Despite his PB being 40 or 50 seconds away from the sub 40 barrier, he's had a very successful year in the 5k, breaking well into the 18, so he will have one eye potentially on trying to really smash his PB and get into the 38. To get into the 38, he will need to average 354 per kilometre, so as we move through this race, that will be the pace that I am judging him against. In these early days, he is going along at 340 per kilometre, right behind his older brother, the Passion Prince D Mills. And a few hundred metres up the road, he's still pretty close having a look at D Mills. But at 600 metres, he lets him drift away to concentrate on himself and a speed that he thinks he can sustain for this whole 10 kilometres. Plenty of watch looking going on at the start. Probably concerned he was going far too quickly, being right behind D Mills, and now concerned that maybe he's going a little bit slowly as he scurried away. Just go off feel for now, young Dub. We'll look for some pace setters once we get on the main road in a little bit. We're just coming up to the double right-hand turn now, and Will's getting overtaken by quite a few runners at the moment, and I reckon that is making him pick up the speed a little bit. 350 per kilometre. No one likes being overtaken, but this is a big stacked race. There's going to be plenty of people going for very quick times that didn't quite make it to the front, so they're going to come through. Let them go. Stick to your own pace as Will hits 340 per kilometre. Looks down and realises he is a bit of a naughty boy as he heads out onto the main road where the majority of this race will be run, and it's where the dreams will either be made or shattered. And we will absolutely love either one of those scenarios. Will flashing past the 1 kilometre sign there, and he did actually put in a 350 kilometre, which does make my nipples slightly erect as that is tracking for mid 38 pace, which is around where we were expecting D Mills to finish today, and you can still see D Mills in the pink top up there. He is not far away. Will is laying down some filthy early pace here. Let us pray this does not turn into a positive split disaster class, as he was struggling to hold this pace for a 5k even a few months ago. As Tom Wheatley from the Run Testers comes past W Mills, but off he pops, Will deciding that pace is a little bit too much for him. And there we see Allison and Richard sneaking on through in their matching light pink outfits. Will definitely be thinking about trying to join on up with them, as I imagine that they'll be going for somewhere in the 38. But you can see at the top left, Will's going at 350 per kilometre at the moment. He doesn't want to go any quicker than that, so he is just sitting off them, and if they come back towards him, brilliant. If they want to go quicker, he's going to let them go. And it looks like he has taken the let go option as we approach the end of this 2nd kilometre, and he is continuing to be swallowed up by many a runner, a lot more coming through than he is overtaking. And despite slowing up from the 1st kilometre, it's still a 3:53, 1 second ahead of that target pace, and he's now 5 seconds up with 8 kilometres to go. It would be nice if he could find some people running at his pace in the not too distant future. As J Mills from 2023 overtakes Will on the right, a cracking little non-sweaty outfit. But keep mentally strong, W Mills. You will hopefully thank yourself later by being just a little bit sensible at the start, even though you're some a minute and a half, 2 minutes up on your current 10k PB pace. But you are a different beast to how you were last year. 1/4 distance, and these lads here could be the ones that are finally going at our pace. As I say that, the Shoreham coaster falls back, but this Brighton and Hove front runner is giving strong W Mills pace vibes. And yes, finally, we may have a booty to chase. Almost at 3k, that guy in the orange top's also been around a while. Things finally settling down. Let's just have some nice monotonous 355s, I reckon. And there we have it, a 355 in the 3rd kilometre. Just a wee second lost to the goal, back down to 4 seconds up. But the Brighton frontrunner has started to run away from defenders along with Orange Top. We are entering the slightly downhill section. Will knows this, knows not to get carried away. I reckon those two will pay for their sins. Running away from W Mills, not acceptable. Shoreham Coaster's also back having a boogie down this small hill. And there's another Shoreham Coaster to the left of him. And I believe that is the bloke that outsprinted D Mills in Parkrun a few weeks ago. Very interesting. More people coming through. Yes, my friends, go too quickly. Blow up. Let W Mills overtake you at the end. Small downhill section over. We will learn very soon who has pushed too hard, as Will just starts to squeeze back up behind them. And a lovely little pack has formed. Will is right in the middle of the arrow, and it is a little bit breezy, so this will be helping him ever so slightly, even though he's a 1.5 feet taller than the girl ahead of him. But every little helps. What will this 4th kilometre be? A 3:52. Don't mind if I do. We will gratefully accept another 2 seconds. 6 seconds up at 4k. This is going rather well. 800 metres or so until the turnaround. Will is just off the back of this group, the Shoreham Coaster Pacing Party. Pace is staying very flat at 3:55 per kilometre. Huge fan of their work. They do seem to be maybe starting to go closer to 350 per kilometre though as we go through this 5th kilometre. Will's just holding 3:55. That must be the pace he thinks he can sustain. And if he can do that with a little bit of a kick at the end, he will break 39. Yes, it's nice being paced along, but if they're going along too quickly, you're risking a blow up. A lot of sensible running so far today from young W Mills.
Hello. I looked everywhere for you at the start.
And look who has appeared. It's Liv, up to her old tricks of starting back in Narnia, behind the sub-45 pacer. She probably started 10 to 15 seconds behind W Mills. She's caught him up, and I've got no doubt is going to blow absolutely past him because she's an absolute joker.
Go ahead. Go get Damo.
Will tells Liv, don't mould around with me. I'm sticking to my own pace. You've got more in the tank. Go get D Mills. And she obliges and sets off on the quest to go hunt down D Mills. And there is D Mills on the right going past in a big old group. Quite a distance ahead. Liv has a lot of work to get up there, but she's looking very good. And there is halfway, that 5th kilometre for Will, a lovely 3:53. And we are 7 seconds up at halfway, very much on for this sub-39. And off Liv goes, never to be seen again. But we don't care. Not everyone can be a goat. We just want to hold on for this sub-39 and a big old juicy PB. Will has again found himself in a little bit of no man's land, but I can see the Brighton and Hove frontrunner in the purple vest up there, not so far away. I want him, W Mills. But Will just can't seem to get on behind that group, but it's not like his pace is slowing. It's holding strong around 3:55. Still time for some blow-ups. Just hopefully not from Dub. And yes, a few people falling back from that pack, but Will's masterfully by himself put in a 3:54, maintaining those 7 seconds he's got in his back pocket at 6k, 4k to go. See you later getting it done. Even if he doesn't really speed up for the most of the rest of this race, he just keeps this same pace, I think he will overtake quite a few people who've gone out too quick, and the main man's just up there. But getting it done appears to not be going down without a fight. But I think Will has managed to give him a clean set of hills now, sneaking himself up behind that Brighton and Hove frontrunner as we enter the tiny hill of doom at Brighton 10k. This next 600 metres will show us who's fucked it. And I don't think it's W Mills. He goes past another one. His next victim will be Brighton and Hove frontrunner. Bye-bye. Orange Top, where are you? Will working ever so hard now to get on behind green stripes, and he's almost there as we move back onto the road and back onto the worst of this little baby hill. That pace dropping to 4:10, but all of those hill reps have been working in W Mills' favour. He gets the job done, and we are now almost at the 7-kilometre point. And there it is, and I think he'll be pretty happy to stay in the threes, a 3:57, which does mean we've lost 3 seconds. We've only got 4 seconds to play with, but it's all flat till home. And you'd like to think a Mills will find something at the end. And it's time to just see how many of these people he can pick off before the end. Keep these coming, Dub, and this is going to be a huge result. Can't see an orange top at the moment, though. He's right behind these three as he flashes under the i360. Is he going to go through the middle and track Blacktop? Oh, no, he's got camera duties to attend to. Just making sure the camera is on. It is. Thank you. The footage is clear and beautiful. Keep pushing till home, lad. And a quick change of camera there, and we've only lost 400 or 500 meters of footage there. Sensational work there for cameraman and runner, young W Mills. Just under 2k to go. What was that last kilometer split? A 3:53, so he's back just under pace, and he has himself 5 seconds to throw away in the final 2 kilometers. But I don't think he's going to be conservative holding on. He will be looking to extract everything from himself to get as far into those 38 as humanly possible. Has he got anything left to pick it up from here? As the girl in the Cambridge top comes through, looking ridiculously strong, that at this point is someone I'm going to try and follow through. I think if he can stick anywhere near her, and that guy's got exactly the same impression as me, if he can stick to the back of her, we are going to have a very strong finish here. Guy ahead's pursuit did not last very long. Will is just about staying in there, holding 350 per kilometre for a little bit there. Come on, little bro, just a mile to go. Yes, I like that. 345 per kilometre. That pain is going to start growing very quickly now, but you can find yourself so much time if you can just endure it in this final 1400 metres. And he's right up with her now, as they both blow past 86 from earlier and the girl in the green striped top. Orange top? Are you around up there, maybe? I cannot see that orange devil, but Cambridge top and Will are hunting them down like dogs. She flashes past these two lads. Will not having quite enough initially to get there, having to stick behind, but does get one of them eventually. Now the other, the 9k point, is just there on the right. And there we go, he has averaged 350 for that kilometre. And with 1k to go, he has 9 seconds in his back pocket, but I think he is going to need them because me and Damo both had to run about 40 metres over. If he maintains pace, runs a 350, I think he will be right on the cusp of a 39 flat. If he can pick it up by 5-10 seconds, even more, he should get the job done. Go make us proud, little bro. Second to last corner. Final corner. 800 metres to go. A year of hard work comes down to the next couple of minutes. Cambridge runners right there. I can see yellow stripes from earlier. We've picked it up to 340 per kilometre. Absolutely lovely. He's breathing heavily, as you would expect. Can he finish like his older brothers? It looks like he is struggling to really pick it up. He's managing to hold pace at least, but he's definitely not left anything out there up to this point. He's given his absolute all. You could say that me and Damo left something out there, not W Mills. He's gonna maybe fall over the line. 500 metres to go. 300 metres, and it's still Cambridge runner who is pacing him along.
Oh, I'm cooked.
He says he's absolutely cooked, but look at the time. He's got 1:20 to get across that finish line.
Oh, so hot.
He is pleading for that finish line. You are so close. One last push. And we finally pick it up to 330 per kilometre. Cambridge runner is not letting him through. I've paced you for the last mile, you little shit, she says. But Will starts to pick it up to 320 per kilometre. And I think he's going to finally make his way on through. 315 per kilometre briefly. The Big Mills kick is finally here. 150 metres to go. Just over 30 seconds But across the finish line, we're down to 3 flat per kilometre. 2:55, no one can live with this. Will Mills flies on through at 2:50 per kilometre past them. The clock, 39, 40, 41, 42, he smashed it. 20 seconds-ish. He looks to the floor in astonishment. What was his official time? It was a 38:43 officially for a 1 minute 57 PB, and as he's put there, cheekily skipping the 39s. But as usual, he has been outdone by Liv, a 37:49 for her and a 2 minute 7 second PB. She only ended up 20 seconds behind D Mills, and we feel probably could have ran with Damo if she didn't start so far back. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. It's very much now parkrun season at Crown My Run. I'm trying to get my first ever sub 17 before Christmas. Will's trying to maybe break into the 17s himself. Damo's just trying to keep his legs working. We will see you soon.